Whoops. I think it's working. Yep, it's working. It's good. Lower the audio some. Oh, I can add questions and stuff. Let me see. I can add a feature link too? Let's see. Enter the next art duel. Enter the next art duel. I'll just say it like that. Sure. Drop that URL in. Please enter a valid. That URL is valid. What's she talking about? How about that? Here we go. And I'll add a poll. Let's see. Which fighting game is your Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Bloody Roar. Ugh. How do I publish this poll? It says not published. Create polls. So I guess I should click go live now for it to actually go live. Stupid. So I'm doing the stream a little bit differently tonight. I'm actually pushing it through the Facebook API in addition to everything else. So, with that being said, I need to go back. I thought it was going to automatically push out my title and everything, but it does not. Let me do that. Boom, there's the title. What's up, Dominique? How you doing? Get some work done. Good. Yeah, I'm alright. A little under the weather. But, no big deal. You like the music, Dominique? It's I think right now it's Donkey Kong. Oh wait, no, now it's Energy Breaker, the Voice of Awakening. Just going through old Super Nintendo songs. There we go. Now we're pushing through to Facebook, I think. Find out in a second. And normally I just push to Facebook automatically, but went different routes. And I know this song. What game is this? I don't want to look to see. This has got to be Donkey Kong. Pretty sure this is Donkey Kong Country. Is it Donkey? Let's see. Let's look and see. Yep, Donkey Kong Country. Aquatic ambiance. Let's see here. Alright. Time for me to get to work. So, I'm looking at some of the, oh crap, I need another screen up for this. I need another screen. I need to check the Facebook chat, crap. Water level? Yep. These levels are so therapeutic, but at the same time, I hate them. I feel like it breaks up the action. Like you'll be in a good zone, a good spot, then all of a sudden everything is slow. Of course this is your favorite song. Ugh. It would be. Say hello. And tell me one of your favorite animes or fighting games. Let's see here. So I'm gonna bring up. I gotta look at the photos from all the art duel submissions on Facebook, 'cause that's where I've got the most stuff. And update the website now to make sure it matches. So, let's see, Starry Sailor Moon by Christina Johnson. That was the last one that went up like 50 submissions ago. Don't think it. I can't remember if I beat Donkey Kong Country either, to be honest. That was such a long time ago. Second Tag Tournament? Second Tag Tournament was an awesome game. I used to play that with my brother all the time. Alright, what's next here? This doesn't, dang it, I don't think this is in order. It was your first fighting game, Dominique? Cool, cool. I just like that there were so many different people in it. And it was just stupid fun. Second Tag was awesome. So let's see, I already have boom, 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 boom. I'm comparing this, sorry. Armitage. I wish I would have kept these in the order that I uploaded them. That would have made this way more convenient. Okay, there's you. You know what? Forget. I'm gonna start here and go in reverse. That's what we're gonna do. Far easier to do it that way. I'm gonna match what I got on Facebook and then go in reverse. Roster was huge and I didn't know there were sources. That was one of the things I loved so much about Tekken, was all the different. I just like looking at the character endings. Like, I'd want to beat it just to see, oh, like, what's the rest of this story? Like, oh, there's an amusement park with a panda bear? That's awesome. Alright, so... doing that one. boom. All that should be good. Actually, the panda. I like the panda. Law used to be my main. Eddie Gordo is a pain. That's before everybody figured out Eddie. Who'd you main as, Dominique? All the stuff that's got to be done for every single piece. Actually, I think we're gonna change. Boom, boom. It's the permalink change. Change that. Publish. I just like studying Eddie to learn how to breakdance. What's up, Tia? How's it going? Where is this new piece? It should be here. Alright, it's there, so that's good. So what? Oh, I hate when it does that to the... Let's take it from there and fix it. Sometimes the emojis, they're not cross-platform compatible. They'll look different in one place than another. Tia, type something in the chat for me if you can. There we go. Surprisingly calming music today. Yeah, I'm just mellowing out. Uh-oh. Alright, guess what? Y'all better know what game this one's from. Dominique's talking on Twitch. He is talking on Facebook. Boom. Boom. I have to look. I know this game. Boom. 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 Okay, update that. But why aren't you showing up? Here is the question bothering me. Okay, it's just being cached. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Dominique, it popped up first? What popped up first? Sometimes if you use your private browsers, it'll... Yep, there you go. Cleared out the cache. Good, no. So, with that being said... Annoying me that's not cleared out over here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so... Camera comes off. Tia, Dominique. That's what she said. That's what Tia said to you, Dominique. Because you're talking about wieners. What's up, Il Daba Zetrock? How you doing? Trying to fix this stupid camera emoji. Why is it all weird? You're upsetting me, camera emoji. Alright, another one. Another one. The last one was from SimCity, by the way. I'm copying another emoji. Let's see if this one. You see the little green? Oh, there we go. Now it looks good. What's up, Dominique? Eel says, "Hi, sir. Good sir. How are you, Eel?" Handshake. Oh, Lord, it's Renzo. That one of them there WordPress posts? It sure is. I'm doing the WordPressing. Alright, so that one's updated. We good. Copy to a new draft. I'll bring this over here. Renzo, thank you for liking the stream. And congrats again to Renzo. I'm going to say this every time I see Renzo for the next eternity. Tio, oh, WordPress love it. Hey, all the same. Yep. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's reset it. Renzo, well, we gonna hang out, eat pizza this weekend? Hell yeah, we are. I do have one thing this weekend with my older brother's birthday. Plus, it's like a religious funeral thing for his wife's parents. But I can still go get pizza. It was so good on that. Dang it, I did not want to copy all that. All that seems fine. I try to remember to hit the alt text and whatnot, so at least, not at least, but also so people who have accessibility issues can still get some text. They're going through stuff on the site. Renzo, Saturday or Sunday, whatever works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sunday will be easier for me, but I'm down. I want to do it. Dominique, Jelly 2. Why you talking about donuts, Dominique? Ryan, is it like a 100-day ceremony? I think so. Oh God, I think you're right. Well, no, last year when they actually passed last year, that's when we did the It was literally, I think it was like a 4-day ceremony, but this is something else. I guess the annual deal. I don't know that much about it. Renzo, alt text is super important. Yeah, I agree. I'm actually looking to get my accessibility certification pretty soon. Nico! Which Grand Theft Auto was that? Oh, Nico! He says, okay, I know what you mean then. Yeah, because I think they're Hindu. Okay, all that looks good. Should break down right. Yep. Alright, we good. We good. We good. We good. Alright, next up, Hunter x Hunter. Would this be easier if I just pasted it without? Control-Shift-V work or paste without? Huh. That might actually work. Hell yeah. Little trick. A lot of times, if you're having issues with type or with copy and pasting text, Control-Shift-V and paste without the text formatting from whichever application you're coming from. This is especially useful, and this actually happened to me the other day. If you're, say you're getting code snippets via Skype or pretty much any Microsoft product, to be honest, it'll copy whatever the Microsoft kind of special characters and hidden empty spaces are, completely F up your code. So that's your pro tip of the day. That was free. You're welcome. From RyanTeaches.com. Renzo says, I don't remember all of it, but I think italics changed something in the speech software. I think you're right, actually. Renzo, if you're talking about Nico Bellic, it's GTA 4. Yep, there you go. Tia, yeah, some tradition in Cambodia are similar to Hinduism. It sounds that way. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. This is the remix. I could just search for this. Or not. Is that image? Alright, we good there, we good there, good there. Feel like I messed something up, but we'll find out in a second. Dominique says he doesn't even know anything about it, Tia. You know what I know about it? You don't know about it, Dominique. That's what I know about it, and that's enough. Okay? 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 Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up. I'm trying to have a calming stream here, Dominique. You're causing all. Look, you made me upload the wrong picture. Ugh. Renzo was trying to correct you and let you know what picture needs to go up here, but you're too busy causing fights everywhere. Ugh. What's up, Explicitly? How you doing, buddy? Dominique. But I would if I was going. If you were going to the Hindu funeral? I don't even want to go to it. I don't think Leslie wants to go to it. Nobody wants to go. Tia says, Dominique, I know. Ryan's brain can only hold so much information at a time. Man, I've forgotten more things than y'all will remember to remind me to talk about forgetting when you remember to do it, and then I'd remind you to recall the thing I forgot to tell you to remind me to recall. Right? Huh? Okay, I'm back. Alright, we re-updated. Dominic, yes, and I would know what it's about. What the hell are y'all talking about? No, what is about? What is about? The anime art duel? Is that what it's about? I think we Baroque Ryan. Get it? Baroque? Because I'm doing an art thing. So, like, it's a culture joke. I wouldn't expect y'all to get it. Let's see. Oh. My only friend is Renzo. Thank you, Renzo. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a friend. Traveling down a road and back again. Renzo, your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see where the gift would be for me. Right. Messing me up again. Renzo isn't, but Tia is. Yada yada. I don't know that. Borrego, John Borrego. Where are you, John Borrego? Oh, Jacob Borrego. Jacob Borrego. You like oregano sauce? Jacob Borrego. DJ Crumbs, thank you so much. Explicitly says, don't be causing fights now. I'm not just causing fights right now. I'm causing fights forever. Forever and a day. Yeah, Ryan would be Rosie in Golden Girls. That's because I'm from St. Ola. Renzo, if I threw a party and invited everyone, you would leave after a few minutes because I get police called on me. I remember that. That was fun. I remember that was like Renzo and I guess we were definitely good friends at that point, but he had asked to borrow like a speaker for one of his birthday parties. I dropped it off, and then I bounced after I saw Rob like DJing shirtless or something, and I was like, well, that's my cue to get the hell out of here. And Like a few minutes later, the police got called. See, sometimes it likes to hold on to that image. I'm pretty sure we changed that. Yeah, we already changed that image. Are you holding on to stuff? Let's just do that and save it again, see if it fixes. There we go, yep. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, bump. What's up, Kevin Tyler Willis? You get a handshake. Let's see, Dominique, you get this for all your fans. Blissly, you're on WordPress too? I'm sorry, man. Gregorio Ernesto Feliciano, how are you doing? How much faster can I move my hands? I don't. I'm gonna get. Okay, I'm good. Next. Who's next? I need hyper music. Time for some George Foreman knockout Foreman for real boxing. Explicitly says yes. Now we're getting it. Goku Yardrat Eva Foam Armor by Kyle Wade. Dang, this music's friggin' hype. I believe the kids would say this slaps. This song is physically abusive to the people that care about it. Alright, let's replace this one. To George Foreman, George Foreman. He's coming to your town to grill. George Foreman, he's here to grill. Burn out the fat. How about that? Punch it in the face and go splat to the concrete. That's where your face is gonna meet when you're going up against the Foreman grill. It's a thrill every night just to watch George Foreman. That senior fight. It's George Foreman. George Foreman grill. Wah, 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 wah. That's the remix of the song. It's official. You're welcome. Publishing. Dominique, you have more pictures to post from your movie night? See, boom. Let's take that. What game is this? NBA Live 96. Oh, that was probably still like cutting edge at the time. Dominic, no, from the photo shoots. Oh, yeah. That's cool. That was a fun looking photo shoot. Where was it? Get rid of some of this. Oh man, did my computer just freeze up? Yeah. What are you working on in WordPress explicitly? Dominique, why aren't you wearing the mask? You're supposed to wear the mask, not just hold the skin. Are you building Kyoto's esports website? Dope! It's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, this is a cool one. Ooh, listen to that fast rat-a-tat-tat. Rat-a-tat. I think this is Charles Kliatz. It was a dope Rock Lee piece. See if we can find it here. Nope, that's not it. But I clicked it anyways. Oh, did I not do this one yet? That's right, because people send stuff in at the last minute. Okay, there it is. Dominique, I was being cute. Oh, should have tried harder. Sorry. That was too easy a setup. Can't give me easy shots like that. Thinking about going back to teaching. I think I might just, in between now and actually getting my master's, which will probably be a few years from now, I think I might just start teaching classes online for free until then. Because why not? Dominic, thank God I'm not worried about what you think of me. This is true. This is a good thing. Isaiah Miller, how you doing? Let me know what y'all think about me teaching free classes online. I could pretty much just like update my old curriculums, put together some new stuff. Ah, thank you for the stars, Renzo. But yeah, I was thinking about teaching web design, just basic design principles and Photoshop, Illustrator, all that stuff again. How it applies to social media, how to do it, production work style, all that kinds of stuff. I would have taught it as a class anyways and done like probably 3-4 hour sessions a week. So I might as well just do 1 or 2 sessions online, just kind of engineered the same way as I would run a class. Explicitly, I already learned so much from you. I'd pay though. Oh no, explicitly, no. I want to do it just to keep up with things, and I miss that interaction with people. To be honest, I miss working with students. Explicitly, yeah, I need to learn all that. Or maybe I will do that. But I'll start putting together a curriculum. You guys can tell me what you like and don't like, or what you feel is value and not a value to you. And I'll start teaching. Maybe I'll do it as separate from GAM. Renzo, I do those things. I'm not good at those things. I will teach you then, Renzo. Dominic, I'm thinking of getting my PhD. PhD's nuts! But no, that's awesome. You should get that. Especially you're in like the medical field. That would be wonderful. Tia says, Ryan is an amazing teacher in all honesty. Aw, thank you, Tia. That's right. I mean, I was very fortunate. One, to even... Well, to get snuck through the door, because I was not certified to be a teacher by any means. But also, to get you guys off the bat, y'all were great students. Like the first few semesters, I met so many of you guys. You, Clara, Justin, Phil, hell, even Jesse, who runs AIGA now. Like, it was a lot of really good people. It was one of those, like, serendipitous moments in life where the right people are in the right place at the right time. They all kind of just find each other. Dominic, damn you childish, that's right. Renzo, you challenged Dominic. That was a classic. Thank you, Renzo. That's why if you threw a party and invite everyone you knew, the biggest gift would be from me. Yeah, because I would definitely like to start teaching about design again. And especially, the more stuff I've been doing with GAM and the more things... Not the more things, that's not the right way to word it. The more I work with all y'all, I see kind of like the opportunities, I guess, or I see the holes in terms of like things that people need to know, but it's not stuff that they're typically going to teach you in school anyways, and the stuff you usually just get from experience and time. But by the time you could you could sacrifice the time personally to learn all these things and lose those years, or just have somebody else share that knowledge with you so we all learn faster. Just so y'all know, I am actually pulling all this information off Facebook. So here's the Facebook page or gallery, and I'm pulling all this stuff from. And I'll give you guys a pro tip. Live Villa Dream, how you doing? Renzo, up there the ranks of both us. Every time I see Sugma, Bofa, and Ligma, I think of you, Renzo. David Villa Tia says, if you do a seminar, I'd love to take part in it. Always up to learn new things and from various industries. Yeah, maybe I'll even bring in some other people to do a few talks now here and there. Here's a pro tip. So, a lot of times, the social media stuff that I'm sharing for like the contest, for example, it happens on Facebook, it happens on Instagram. Now it's being carried over to the website, and you saw like some of the formatting issues that I had earlier. This has been a process to get it down towards like, this is like the quick version of doing this. So in addition to that, it took a while to get here, every single bit of copy that's entered in for Facebook or Instagram is in another document. So this document, we created a separate one for every single article. So here's just, ooh dang, ActRaiser. This is part of the value of using your H1 tag or your H tags. You can actually click and let it be a table of contents within your... This applies to Microsoft as well. So we can easily click through, find whatever, but it also means that you kind of have like these little, I want to say templates. So that's the Facebook version. That's the Instagram version. Page separator. Then there's a few variations. So like if I want to make a new one, I grab this. Go to the bottom. make another one. Then I can go and change whatever it is I need and then put that in the respective platform. Also, I keep copies of all the emojis down here. This is reference. That's one of the production tricks as to how this happens. And then all that gets implemented in the Hootsuite and everything else. Explicitly, I feel like currently my work is so esports centric, I probably need to be more well-rounded. I want to get better at making my own logos on Illustrator too. So, that's something that happens not just with esports. It's great that you have that kind of foresight. That's what typically happens with most designers, like when they first, let's say for example, when you first get out of school or your first design job. Let's frame it as that. It's your first design job. Not you specifically, but in general. Your first design job, let's say it's at like a tire company. Then all your work is tire work. And then it's hard to break out of that and get work for other things because all your work has been about tires. Maybe you've been doing nothing but flyers. There's a very particular set of ads. There's a very particular set of web work that you would do. Circulars. Some point of sale stuff, blah, blah, blah. But it's not enough because maybe you really just want to work on, you want to work in fashion, but you're like, I don't have that in my portfolio to make the jump. And that's when you just got to start making projects for yourself. Or even, sometimes you do some free work. Because you find a brand that you really appreciate or something you support or believe in. Like, hey, I'd really like to do this for you, and that kind of unlocks those opportunities by getting in some incredible work with that. Or if you just do it for yourself and you just do like a badass job with it, that works too. I would highly suggest though, when you're doing work for yourself like that, as like a proof of concept, submit it to some contests, some competitions. Just having its placement adds a lot more credibility to your work. Tia says, well, that's some organization. Yeah. I hate showing you all that, Tia. It breaks down the myth. I like keeping the myth of everything by the seat of my pants and there's no planning. There's actually a lot of planning for it to be by the seat of your pants. I just destroyed the dream for you. Logos are very difficult, time consuming. I would say the biggest thing, one of the best things you can do to get better at logos is not so much your technical skill itself, it's your ability to communicate with whoever you're making the logo for. It's your ability to be empathetic to the customer of whoever you're making the identity for, and sympathetic to your actual client. And then communicating the needs of the customer, of your customer's customer, to your customer. And then having conversations will help you get to the actual identity that speaks well to everybody. Tia says, there's a website that generates design projects for you. There you go. That's actually really interesting. I'd love to see that, Tia. Jimmy Lovelace. Oh man, Jimmy, how you doing? Have a specific cosplay creating question. Anyone know of any place in town to buy visors for Star Wars helmets? Visor for... Anybody know where you can get a visor for a Star Wars helmet? Visor for a Star Wars helmet. I'm trying to think. What kind of Star Wars helmet is it, Jimmy? Is it like that orange visor, like when Luke's in the fighter? I'm trying to think if I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the... I'm gonna post that in the Voln Stars group. Yeah, give me some more specifics if you can, Jimmy. We still gotta beat Shadowgate. Once this contest is over, Jimmy, we're getting back to Shadowgate. Trying to think, because like visors are just hard to find in general right now, because everybody wants to do Among Us helmets. Making a Mandalorian helmet. Oh. Home Depot or Lowe's might have like some flexible acrylic you can get, like an acrylic plastic. Let me see. I guess really you just need... Huh. Technically don't need a real plastic sheet. I wonder if you could use like photo... Okay, so here's what you can do, Jimmy. This is like the... You could technically, if you want to get crafty about it, you could cut one of these acrylic sheets. They're a little bendable. You get them from like Home Depot. And then you could get like tint from just like AutoZone or something like that and just put the tint on it. Jimmy, I'll check it out. Order some from Amazon, but delivery's kind of right. It's super close right now. Yeah, if that doesn't work out, get some of this from like Home Depot or Lowe's. And then you could just get some tint from AutoZone. I know there's cheaper versions than this. I don't know. Yeah, there's $6 for a sheet. And tint it. I would say photo filters too, like what you use to filter out the color. I forget what they're called. God, Corey would actually know this. So would Mark. Jimmy, that's a good call. Yeah, let me know. I'm gonna ask the group right now, actually. I'm gonna ask the stars. Is trying to make a Mandalorian helmet. And Amazon is cutting it close. Thanks. Alright, let's see if anybody says something. I'm pretty sure Jem Pete could probably make it, but I know she's working 24/7 on Darby's Dungeon right now. You good, Jimmy? Anytime, anytime. I know I still gotta get in touch with you on getting together some of this other stoof. Explicitly, sorry. Someone's responding on Twitch for you, Jimmy. Like a football helmet visor type thing. Kind of. So in the Mandalorian helmet, like there's this area in the middle. Here, I'll bring it up on the stream. See, like right in here. If you just, I'm imagining, and Jimmy, correct me if I'm wrong. If you had this, let's say this whole helmet was in like some kind of foam, you would just need like a thin plastic to insert. I think that's what he's trying to do. Kyle Wade, when will the video go live for the gallery and content? What's up, Kyle? I think we just had your piece up a second ago. On Monday night, we're gonna go live and announce the winners. The actual video that's gonna have all the winners together will probably take a few more days. It'll definitely be up next week. I would say by Friday at the latest. The gallery itself for voting is actually up right now on Facebook, Kyle. I can bring it up for you. If you want to go ahead and tell people to vote on your stuff, please do. Kyle, you're the one who made the Goku, right? Like the Eva form from Yardrat? We will announce winners Monday night. I hope to have the website, gallery, and video up by the end of the following week. There, I just put it in a long ass text for you. Kyle, you're welcome. No worries. Thank you for submitting stuff. That was pretty cool. Actually, a football visor. No, I think it's too small. Unless you get a big ass football visor. Actually, worse. Kyle's. I thought we just made Kyle's like a minute ago. Why isn't it up here in the gallery? Oh, let me check something here. We save over it by accident? Interesting. Alright, well, here we go. We're gonna do yours right now, Kyle. See here, boom, grabbing that stuff. I'll wait right now. I'll wait. Boom, 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 boom. See. I like making sure that this is up for you guys too. Like, it isn't necessary for the contest, but I think it's important that, especially artists, that your work is out there, and two, that your work exists outside of just like a social media post. It's kind of going back to even what you were saying before, Lee. You know, your concern was that if you make a design, it's like, how does your design work be considered as legitimate? You know, because you can make stuff all day, but you want to make sure that the stuff you're making is being considered legitimate and having value to the people that you potentially want to work with. And it's hard to display your work, and it's, hey, here's my work, and this group posted on social media, so that makes it legitimate. What's up, Hedda King? Like, a lot of places, newer places may, oh no, I'll phrase it like this. People will be like, oh wow, that's a really cool piece, regardless of where it's being displayed. But there's something that adds to the legitimacy when your work is actually on display in some kind of like site or gallery versus just being a post. Hold on, I copied over some stuff that I shouldn't have. Add this to it. Ew, that. Well, it's not the HR that I wanted. She knows what that's about. She knows HRs. Explicitly, I do spend a lot of time considering the client and their personality and trying to infuse that in the work. Yeah, my boy Lee! I feel like I have a harder time making free-to-use stuff versus customized work. Probably negative of just mainly doing it commission-based graphics. Yeah, free-to-use stuff, I think, at least what I've seen, and what I've experienced personally as well, is that when you make something free to use, you typically scrutinize the hell out of it. Like you're at that point your own creative director, and you're like your worst enemy when it comes to stuff like that. As time goes by, you have to you get better at setting like your boundaries, and not just your boundaries, but what the objectives of creating your content, design, whatever it is. And once you can enforce that upon yourself, it becomes a little bit easier to make that free to use stuff. If that makes sense. I hope I'm addressing your question. Heather King says, I'm glad you do this. Oh, thank you, Heather. I'm glad you had a baby. Kyle says, very cool, great work. Thank you. Thanks for doing this, especially with all the cons canceled this year. No worries, Kyle. Thank you guys for taking the time to be a part of this. Like, I never know if anybody's even going to send anything in. I do this stuff, and then the whole time, like, God, I hope somebody sends stuff in, and I'm just not announcing, hey, 2 people entered this thing. So thank y'all for being a part of this. Heather always enters stuff, which I really appreciate. I think she does it because she feels sorry for me. But I'll take it. Brock Fraser, how you doing? My anime piece wasn't in the last Facebook gallery update. Brock, your stuff went up like a few days ago. What are you talking about? Let me see. Let me see right here, right now. I'm almost positive your stuff's in the gallery. Let's see. Let's see if I can bring this up real quick. I'm looking for yours right now, Brock. Because if it's not there, I want to get it fixed and get you taken care of. Let's see. It's really I'm trying to remember. I remember seeing your piece just the other day, Brock. Find it. You know, I wonder if maybe it went to the timeline instead of the art gallery. If that's the case, I'll get it moved over right now. Guys, give me just a second. I want to make sure we get Brock taken care of. Brock Fraser, it's on the GAM page, but not the last post with everyone. Oh, I can't do much about that. I mean, sorry if I read like your tone wrong. Yeah, whenever we do the posts of like the most recent up, like Facebook decides how many pictures get within that little preview thing. But don't worry though, like I've pretty much every day or every other day we put out like our own collage of all the pieces that have been submitted. So don't worry. If Facebook didn't pick you up, we'll still pick you up. DJ Lewis, how you doing? I'm double checking though. I want to make sure that I'll put it up on the screen right now so people can see it. So here's the piece that Brock Fraser made. It's pretty dope. Let's see, but is this not... Did it not go to the art duels? Let's see, let's make sure we get this fixed. DJ Lewis says, I'm good, Ryan. Just chilling. He's just gelling like a felon. Chilling like a villain. Let's see. You know, you might be right, Brock, because I am not seeing it. It's on our page, but it's not in the gallery, so let's fix that. Thank you. This Final Fantasy music? Check here. Oh, yep, I see it. I see it. It's on the timeline. Adding it right now. Sorry about that, Brock. Thank you for being so patient, letting me know. There you go. I've added you in there. Oh, what song is this? Seems very familiar. Dude, Brock, do me a favor and no, actually don't worry about it. I'll do it. I shouldn't be asking you to do any additional work at this point. You're ready to send in your artwork. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Hell yeah. There you go, Brock. And I missed another one too, so thank you. When I clicked through, I saw this person didn't get their stuff in the actual gallery itself, just got posted on Facebook. So you're now actually at the top in the preview image. So thank you, Brock. I'm actually gonna go ahead. Let's go ahead and add that piece now while we're here. Get you up there. Gotta make sure you get that open graph image so when you guys actually share this stuff. You know, like, if you actually share, like, hey, my work is up on this site, it should actually bring up the preview image of your work, right? So we gotta make sure we do that stuff too. This is what I need an intern for. Do some of this stuff for me. Explicitly says, makes sense. I'm hypercritical of my own work, especially my art. No, like, I think that's one of the things that makes your work so good explicitly. Like, for real. Like, it tends to people who really, if you can be critical of your work, that will enable you to get better. And, you know, there are times where you don't receive constructive feedback, and that's a completely separate thing. But when you can take constructive feedback and criticize, be critical of yourself, you'll grow that much faster. And I know I've told you this before, but it was one of the things where, and when I saw one of your pieces, it pushed me and was like, okay, I've become very comfortable in what I'm doing. Let me step up my game a little bit. There we go. You're on the main site now. Make sure that you're in the gallery itself. There we go, there we go. What's up, Christina Johnson? She's like, ooh, internship opportunity? Eventually. I would love to have an intern. During my day job, I've had a few interns. I don't know if you guys know Crumbs, DJ Crumbslicka, or Hardlicka, Crumbslicka. Hardlicka, his daughter Alicia was my intern for a while. She's working now. Most of my interns I just agonize. But no, for GAM, I would love to have an intern, but I feel like I would not be honoring my end of the deal of an internship program. I don't believe in having an intern just to do grunt work. If I have an intern, I want to make sure that I'm mentoring you properly and giving you the time you deserve to grow and to learn the things that you need to be able to move past being an intern and getting a job or doing your own thing or whatever it is. So hopefully at some point soon, I could do that. Maybe I can do that with some like the Patreon money that people put in every month. Maybe I could do that to like do like a paid internship or something like that. I'd love to do something along those lines. Which, by the way, huge thank you to our supporters on Patreon. David Villadream, I don't know if you're still here. Renzo, I don't know if you're still here. There's like quite a few of you, Tia, that support us on Patreon. I really appreciate it. It kind of enables us to do things like these contests, even like the art duels, the esports stuff, just the random giveaways we do, to be able to donate to like these charities. That's all possible because of you guys supporting us on Patreon. So thank you. I guess I should probably put the link to our Patreon. I'm the worst at this. I'm the worst sometimes. Let me find it. Oh, this song is funky. See, where's our Patreon link? If you would like to support our contests, charities, and all that other stuff, you can support us on Patreon at boom. There you go. Probably fit. Christina says that's a good mentality looking at internships. One day, hopefully. Yeah, one day, hopefully. I was very blessed in terms of my internship, which actually so funny story. Years ago, I interned for Comcast, their design, their promotions department. As I was at UNF, and I did a lot of work, and not to sound high on my own shit, it was really good work, and it generated them a lot of money. So much so that it sparked a policy change at UNF where they would no longer do unpaid internships. They were like, wait, you did what? And you made what for them? And you made this? I was like, yeah. They're like, all right, yeah, we got this. But I put a lot of time, and I had a lot of pride in the work that I did while I was there. I took it very seriously. And I remember leaving work and still working on stuff when I got home because I just wanted stuff to be awesome. Like at one point, I remember there was a promotion for the History Channel. And this is one of those things, Lee, kind of related to you, where you're like, how do I do work that's not related to just this one thing? You know, being in the promotions department at Comcast was awesome because I got to do work for the History Channel. I remember doing stuff for like movies, like Legally Blonde and all that kinds of stuff. And I got to do work. Here's the story. Brenda's heard pieces of this probably a billion times, so is Tia. I got to do work on concerts, movies, all kinds of stuff that were coming and going through town, which was really cool, especially at that age. That means I got the hookup, and it's like, yo, look at all these free DVDs I got. I got free tickets to go to this. Oh, there's someone at the arena. We got tickets. I can go. Blah blah blah. So then they had a promotion come through for Alicia Keys. She was doing a performance or something. Or I think like her charity was doing something, and I don't remember. Something with Alicia Keys was going on. And so I was like, oh, I really like Alicia Keys. And so I went all out. Hold on. I'm out of focus. Focus. There we go. I went all out on the Alicia Keys promotions. And then one day this guy, comes through Comcast, and I'm just sitting there at my desk, wearing like a t-shirt and some khakis. Click, click, clack, click, clack, click, click, clack, clack. And I remember Pierre Sabrin. He was like my boss at the time. Really cool guy, super nice guy. I owe Pierre a lot. And this guy comes up to me, dressed all nice. Hey man, what are you working on? I'm like, I'm just doing some tweaks to this stuff here. He's like, did you do what do you do here? I was like, I do these banners, and I do like all the animated stuff and all the interactive stuff. And then I go, do you work here? I'm like, nah, I'm just an intern. He was like, all right, that's cool, man. And I get this. He was like, would you be interested in working on more of this stuff? I was like, yeah, okay. Sure, I would love to. And I got like a call a few days later from a company in town, Hardball Creative. And they asked me if I want to come in for an interview to work on the Alicia Keys campaign, for her website from the ground up. It was her nonprofit. I was like, yeah. So they had me come in and interview, and they said, okay, well, here's the deal. So we just want to make sure that you're like okay to work with, because pretty much we have to work with you at this point. Because apparently they were the agency of record at the time, but Alicia Keys and DJ, he was like the tour manager, they weren't happy with the work, the interactive work and whatnot that was coming out, but they really loved the stuff that they got from Comcast. And then they found out that the stuff they got from Comcast was just like this intern. They were like, okay, well, hey, hire this intern to work on the interactive stuff. Otherwise, we're pulling away the account. And the Hardball guys told me this, and they were super cool. And Mike O'Connell, like, he has been like a mentor to me for so many years, and I have nothing but good things to say about him. Same thing with Mark. So I got pulled on to work on the Alicia Keys account, because if I didn't get pulled on, the company was going to lose their account. And so we worked on the from the ground up thing, and it was like my first like big project. And it was something where I thought it was a huge amount of money, which it was. But then I ended up working on it for like 5 or 6 months, and so many late nights and early mornings working on it. Like they got their money's worth for sure. Faux show. But it was one of those pieces that really took my work to another level. One, because I got the opportunity to work with people that were much more experienced than I was. Like the guys at Hardball, especially Mike, had so many years of experience, and he taught me so many things. There are things that they tried to teach me in school about typography that never clicked with me until I was doing it for work on a regular basis. So quick turnaround time and all this other stuff. And Mike taught me a lot of that. I learned a lot more about account management and managing my hours and all, you know, how to take on, I learned so many different programs that I didn't know at the time. And the work that, and Andy Gassendi, I remember working with Andy Gassendi, he taught me a lot about color theory type as well. But so that project went on to South by Southwest. I got to be a finalist for the interactive category, which was a really big deal. It's like getting like your Emmy nomination or whatnot. I got to go out to like Austin, Texas. They took care of the flight and everything, and I was like really drunk on like this South by Southwest Awards something or other. I don't even know what the thing was at the time. But my work got to be on like a much bigger stage, and my credibility instantly went up a ton. But the most important thing was I learned so much, like working with them, getting that project because I was an intern and I put everything into it. And then the opportunity I got from that, I put everything into it. I was so critical of everything I did. Like, I went from being a designer to becoming a developer at that point because there were so many other things I wanted to do with the project. Like back then, I didn't know anything. I barely knew coding. I barely knew how to make a site. I knew a decent amount of Flash, and what things I didn't know, I put extra work to compensate for it. Then I was like, okay, well, they want to do this kind of specialized form system where people are answering questions, and this was all this other variable stuff, like depending on the time of day, like things that back then were really hard and unique to do because we didn't have overstack and, you know, Stack Overflow and all this other stuff as resources. And I just kept on opening the doors to other opportunities, like getting to work with those guys. Then I got to work on like the other Alicia Keys projects, like when she came to the Super Bowl. I got to do like her work there. I got to meet and work with people who were going into UFC and going into The Voice. Then I eventually opened the door where I got to work with other agencies, and each agency then moved on to another agency, keep climbing up, getting opportunities to do more and more work. Long story short, those are the kind of opportunities I would like to open up for someone who's going to intern for me. Like, I feel that's where my stance on internships come from. I was very blessed and fortunate. Got a ton of doors open to me because of the opportunities I got from an internship. And I would feel horrible if I didn't do my damnedest to make sure that I did the same for somebody else. I think that's the right image. Daniel Scotty. Anime Angel Girl. What kind of stuff do you want to work on, Lyndon? Lee? Explicitly. Dominique, that is pretty cool, Ryan. I know it's cool. I did it. It has to be cool, Dominique. Duh. I'm just kidding. No, it was very cool. It was a lot of things that I didn't expect to happen at all. I wasn't looking for those things to happen. I just wanted to do good work. And I'm very grateful to my mom. Like, she definitely paved the road for me in terms of that. Having that kind of passion and hunger. She taught me how to learn and how to do things I didn't know how to do. And I'll always be grateful. Renzo, I've never been an intern. Can you pay me an experience, please? I think an internship for experience, in all honesty, is fine, but it has to be with a company that legitimately wants to give you experience. Like, true experience is invaluable. If they just want to use you up for grunt work, then that's not a legitimate exchange, in my opinion. I've worked at agencies where they bring in a few interns that are just sending them to do all kinds of grunt stuff, or just like, oh, here's this job, and you're an intern, and we know you can do these things. Here, just do them. And I'm like, yo, they're not learning how to do anything new. They're just doing the things they know how to do already. That isn't, in my opinion, a good internship. I used to hate that shit. I won't say what agency I was at the time, but I remember going and talking with the interns and trying to find other projects for them to do and things for them to learn, so at least they wouldn't be wasting their time. Tia, I'm sorry I wasn't there when you interned at Dalton. I know I went out the door as you were walking in. I wish I could have stayed there for you. I really wanted to teach you a lot of other things, but it just didn't happen. Dominique, why are you so mean to me? I'm mean to everybody, Dominique. I'm mean to everybody. It's my version of equality. What's up, Autumn Red Hot Looks? How you doing? You streaming tonight? Dominic, you had an internship with the VA. Didn't enjoy. I don't want to. You don't want me to say what the VA is. What's the VA? Veteran Affairs? It doesn't sound like a good internship. No. Here's my recommendations or my stance on internships. Either get an intern with a place that you know. And just so you guys know, by the way, I'm going to go back through all these and link stuff up later on, because I think this is a bad UX decision, experience decision, not design decision. To have these things and not actually link them out is bad for SEO. But I also want to get this out in a reasonable amount of time. Intern for somebody that either just the association itself will open up other opportunities for you and enhance your life, or intern for somebody that you know will genuinely take an interest in you and mentor you and make you better. Or option number 3, intern for somebody who's gonna pay you. My day job pays interns good. Like, I think they're paying out at like 15 to 20 an hour for our interns. We don't. Obviously, things are a little bit different with COVID right now, and we're already full on interns at my day job, by the way. So, sorry, we don't have any openings right now. When the time comes for me to find another design intern, I will definitely let you guys know. But explicitly says, that's super dope. I want the confidence to be able to put together an entire branding and design project for clients. I guess I have a foot in esports helps in that regard. Dude, being in esports is great because, one, you're in an on-fire industry right now, especially more so to the outside world. And doing a full product branding launch for an esports thing, like, you've got branding, you've got shirts, apparel, merchandise, stand-up displays, digital stuff. You can make controllers, shoes. You're essentially a lifestyle brand. You can do whatever you want. You just have to set the parameters for what it's going to be. Renzo says, yeah, you know, I hate how the Facebook Live button covers up the top right of the stream. There's things I need to read behind it. Sorry, Renzo. Hospital for vets in Gainesville. That sucks, Dominique. Sorry. The VA paid you, and it's like a government job. Yeah. Government jobs got security most of the time, but they're boring. Typically, they're not that fulfilling. I quit my government job. It would have been nice to stick around and get that retirement, don't get me wrong. Hold on, Botter's asking me something stupid. Is it up right now? That's what she said. Heather Hansen, what's up? Where'd you go to school? I'm at FSCJ now for digital media. What's up, Sephiros? I went to school at UNF. Swoop. Swoop. And I got called out maybe my 3rd year in for sandbagging. That kind of lit my fire. Sephiros popped in for a second to say hi before bed. Good night, gamers. Good night, Sephiros. Your work is amazing. Oh, what's up with this? That's the wrong preview image. I want to see something from you for the fighting game one coming up soon, Sephiros. Heather, I think, end of the day, whatever school you're going to, make sure that you are finding other people. You want to find your big dog squad at the school. You got to find the other people who, I know they're not right now, but would stay late at the labs. Who are, oh damn. You got to find the people who are as passionate as you, and then find the people who are better than you. Spend time with them. That's who you're going to learn from the fastest. And that's going to be your competition when you graduate. When I went to school, we didn't really have like a digital media program. It was just graphic design. I used to go to Barnes & Noble, get those big old books and just learn how to code the stuff. The design stuff I was making, I wanted to move and live and breathe. So I just learned how to do it. Do you ever have any work that you want to take a look at, Heather? Let me know. Or tell me what you want to learn. Because I'm going to start teaching again online. I went to UNF. And then I taught at the Art Institute. And I worked at Ecisive, Hardball. Worked at the Dalton Agency for a few years. I started their social media department. I was in the interactive department at Dalton before starting social media. If anything I can do to help you in your quest to become a better designer, I would be more than happy to. See, Heather says, Renzo says, the kids call that hustling. I used to sandbag in DDR tournaments to make money. I sandbagged at school because I felt like I was... At the time, I was working so much with my mom, and I was already doing the work that I was going to be doing when I graduated, that it inflated my ego. And I thought that, I don't have to prove myself here. I just need to get a grade and finish. I'm doing work. And then I realized I'm missing so many opportunities by not putting myself completely into this situation and learning from the opportunity that's in front of me. And I'm glad that teacher called me out on that. Heather, I got in the graphic design program at UNF in 2007. I had to drop out. Ain't nothing wrong with dropping out. One of the people that I work with the most at GAM, Clara Koo. And actually, I hired her for a while. I hired her for her first job out of school when I was the director of communications over at Carolina Casualty. I hired Claire to come in. I used to tell her to drop out of school all the time. It's not about whether you drop out. It's about what you do after dropping out. Do you still go forward? Do you still finish? And just the fact that you're back in school and trying to finish something, that says a lot about you. That's impressive. That says you have commitment, you've got fire, you've got hunger, trying to advance yourself. An FSCJ program is fine too. I got told to stop doing the open houses at Art Institute because kids would come in And I'd be like, what are y'all doing here? I was like, go to UNF or FSCJ first. Don't spend all that money here. You're gonna spend $100,000 here. Go to FSCJ. Spend a fraction of that. And if you really want to graduate from here, transfer over later on. But no, FSCJ's design program's come a long way, by the way. So you'll do fine. Brock says, Barnes & Noble is how I'm teaching myself to draw. Hell yeah! Barnes & Noble had, like, and probably still does, has so many great anatomy books. I used to go there and just study, like, anatomy books and look for poses and try to figure out different ways to draw, different art styles. And actually, my nieces went to FSCJ to get, I think, their associates and then transferred over. But it doesn't matter what school you finish at. Not in this field. It just matters that you finish and that your work is good. That's what really matters. That your work is great. Renzo says, I think you're sandbagging on selling shirts. I am. I need to get on top of selling shirts again. Amsterdam, I want to hop in on real quick, say, Quack and say, hey y'all. Adam, finish the game so you can play Ghost of Tsushima with me. Dominique, Adam, my favorite movie night again soon. I'm gonna give that a angry emoji. Renzo, why not the library for books? At the time, I felt that the library at UNF. Ding, 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 ding. I quit. I didn't mean to hit that. At the time, I was looking for a lot of art stuff that I felt like it was easier. It was just easier to find at Barnes & Noble at the time. This is like back in the archaic days. It was like, oh, you're gonna check the card catalog, or hopefully it's inventoried somewhere. You know, it was easy to go to Barnes & Noble. This is the art section. Here's all the art stuff. The weight. And then I liked looking at Creative Arts. That was a really good magazine. It was Creative or Computer Arts. Because that had a lot of really modern stuff, so I could keep up with. There would usually be like code snippets on how to create like digital things, and there was really like in terms of like from the coding perspective, and then there was really cool art stuff at the same time. Adam says, toot salute to Dominique for just being it. Also, Renzo, can't wait to hold your hand and fully congratulate you. Dominique, see always mean to me. You haven't been mean to anyone else. I've been mean to other people. I was mean to Renzo at some point. Renzo, I meant the public library, not school library. I don't know. Probably just because I was like a teenager and I was early 20s. I didn't want to go to the public library. It was cooler to go to Barnes & Noble. The different setting. I could go there, then like hit some other place in the mall at the same time. I could get like something to drink and eat while I'm there. Adam, alright, you started your ghost journey? Hell yeah. Renzo, downtown, Regency, St. John's. Ha! This is so far back there wasn't a St. John's library. And back then, going to the Regency library, might as well just ask, why don't I just shoot myself? You know? Downtown library, that wasn't gonna happen. Renzo, he yells at me when I give too many fun facts. Hold on, Botter's still trying to figure out how to use the internet. Brock, you can't scribble and add your own notes in library books. You do not want to mess with librarians. That's a good point. By the way, Botter and the Short Box are doing like this giveaway contest for, oh crap, I wish I had the comic with me right now. So Ben from Gotham City Limits did this thing, like here's the picture right now. where they're doing this contest with the short box. Well, Ben got this. This is like a super limited edition, highly sought after copy of Ninja Turtles that just came out, and there's a custom cover, a variant cover that actually has a nod to Jacksonville on it. It's got like 904 and stuff like that on it. So they're doing a contest. You go hit the short box page. Look at this. Look at this fool over here. I'll drop a link. So if you want to get like, now in addition to that, Shortbox is doing like a big Shortbox giveaway. If you want to get a ton of free comics, leave a review and enter at the Shortbox Jack's review giveaway contest. Adam's telling TMNT, yeah, like there's this badass TMNT Turtles story going on right now where I guess all the turtles except one is dead, and like he's whichever leftover turtle is like taking on the weapons of all the turtles or something. I don't know. So that's going on with Gotham City, and then Shortbox is giving away like a full short box. It's like $400+ worth of comics, and they're gonna do some stuff with Darby's Dungeon. Look at where he stood. He made sure that he stood in a place where he could have his awards up right behind him. David Villadream, thank you. The Last Ronin. It's like $20, I think, to get the custom edition. I bought one. Yeah, it's really dope. I think it's worth it. Or there's like a contest if you're a Shortbox listener where you can. There's a chance you can do something and then go into the store and get a free copy. Hold on, I'm trying to do this thing for Bada real quick. Scheduled posts. Create posts. The testing. Let's schedule this. Also, Botter, I do not know how you are in IT. You might have to update your Facebook or something. I'll hit you after. David Villadream, thank you for being a supporter on Patreon. I was talking earlier about how all these contests and stuff that we do, they're possible because of you guys supporting us on Patreon. So we're able to donate to charities, do art contests like this, to do like tournaments and all these other things because of the support. This is really because of the community. So I just want to say thank you. Because you've been supporting us for a while, and I truly appreciate it. And I think I need to do a better job of letting other people know that, because I think other people in the community definitely appreciate it. And your good deeds need to be sung. Let's put this one up. This was a really cool piece. Y'all like it when you see it. Second. Teresa Martinez. Update the excerpt. Excerpt? I don't know how to pronounce that. If I start doing these online classes, if I start teaching again and do online classes, maybe we can do, you know what, yeah. I'm just gonna do it just like if it was a normal class. We'll have days where we critique work, days where we review and look at things for inspiration, and then we'll have a instructional time and kind of some workshop time. Renzo, he's using Internet Explorer 8, probably. Probably using Opera or something. Renzo, and Bar's computer is running Windows Millennium. David Villadream, I love the group people. I love the group people and what it stands for. So I have to support it. Thank you, David. Thank you. Anybody is here listening or watching, if you could put thank you David in the chat. Just to say thank you to David Villadream, real name David Villarreal. David's also the person who donated the copy of Final Fantasy VII when we did the Final Fantasy VII remake. That's how awesome David is. Oh man, heck yeah. Alright, sweet. I'm gonna do some duplicates right now. Not duplicates, but multiple pieces from the same artist. Which means I don't have to change as much. Badass. Go. Actually, did they change? Okay, they kept the same charity. Okay. See, where are you? There you are. Hey, I like this song. This song also slaps, as they say. Lyndon, if you're still listening or watching, anytime you want to go over some work, please don't hesitate. You know, throw it my way. Two pieces from Teresa Martinez. You're awesome, Brock. Thank you. Thank you, Brock, for saying thank you, David. You get a... What do you get, Brock? Let me give you a... We got a third one coming up from Teresa. What song is this? This reminds me of like back in the day when they used to have rock and roll racing and Lost Vikings and all that. That's weird. My browser's acting funky. Alright, that means that stuff's probably gonna crash in a second. Trunks. Boom. Boom. Bring Trunks in here. Oops, almost forgot to change that. Boom. Publish. It updates. For some reason I can't click on anything from Chrome right now. That's alright. I don't like that. That quotation mark's off. Bring that in. There we go. Some of the old galleries back when we could do this stuff in person. $2014. Man, we've been doing this a while. That looks like the anime art and cosplay duel. Beat. Teresa Martinez cleaning house. Why, Brock Frazier? We're making your stuff everywhere. Why did this piece not update? Okay, it's there. So, what image is that pulling? It's gotta be the featured image. Gotta be the featured image isn't updated. Yep, there it is. That should fix that. Yep, there we go. Fixed. Sweet. Oh man, alright, we got a good chunk of work done today. Brock says, reminds me of the soundtrack to Double Dragon or Bad Dudes. Oh, Bad Dudes. I'm bad. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's enough for me tonight. I'm gonna try to... Maybe I'll come back on and play Ghost tonight. Or maybe I'll just play by myself. Ha cha cha cha!
That's what she said!
So thank you guys again for being a part of the art duels. Don't forget, the fighting game theme is going on now. So if you have got any fighting game artwork, or if you want to make some, go for it. Any character from any fighting game is valid. Which a lot of it is anime anyway. So if you have anime stuff, you can resubmit it. If there's a fighting game where the anime character's in. Got Marvel vs. Capcom, Tekken, yes, Bloody Roar, Renzo. Hell, even wrestling games, Street Fighter, Dragon Ball Fighters, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Battle Arena Toshinden, Guilty Gear, trying to name some other fighting games. Fighting Gods, Fighter's Destiny. Maybe I should make something just from like old bad fighting games. Yeah, thank you guys again for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of the GAM fam. And please, please, please share, like, and vote the pieces of from the creators that you want to support. The winner will get $100 split between them and their chosen charity. Or is it $50? I forget. I don't know. I'll check that. I think the judges award is 100 split 50-50, and then the people's choice is 50 split 25-25. I'll give them a game too. I'll give people's choice a game too on Steam or something. But alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Skedaddle. Be original, do good, y'all have a great night. Bye-bye. Just get off. Oh well. Shaq Fu counts, Brock. Shaq Fu counts.